Did I hear a bee in the background?
Okay, there we go. Hi, you guys. I am live right now. I'm going to do an interview with Sam Gonzo via Blab, and I have the awesome Mr. Dino Gomez joining, and we won't be interacting, but we are going to be continuing our 30 days of just interviewing inspiring, awesome people doing amazing things and up to big things in life. So Sam is calling in right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and lock the other seats. I'm gonna put this like in. I hope and then for everybody that's out there, hi you guys, hope all is well. Hi James. We're not, this is supposed to be a private interview for a project that we're doing and stuff, and so we're not going to be interacting and all afterwards. Oh yeah, you guys have never met. This is the infamous, amazing, great Sam, who I love so much, and I'm really so fortunate to have as a friend.
I tried hooking up my color schemes on my camera, but black and white is the only way to go for me.
Oh yeah. Okay, so let's see. Hi, Brian. Again, I'm just going to say I already locked the other seat. We're just doing a private interview. And so I apologize if we don't acknowledge you, but we're going to just go ahead and do this. And Sam, let me know whenever you're ready so I can start recording, hon. And Dino, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm always ready.
Okay.
Always ready, that's right.
Okay, recording has started. Hey everyone, I'm Tiffany T, and I am so happy to be here with Mr. Dino Gomez and the infamous Sam Gonzo, who I'm so excited, Sam, to have you be a part of my project that I'm doing with Dino, and we're just so grateful for your time, and we just really have a couple questions to ask, really nothing formal, just short and sweet. And so why don't you start by telling the world like who you are, grace us with your presence. What are you doing? What are you up to? Where are you going? Who you being?
Okay, so my name is Samuel Gonzalez. I'm in Michigan. I won't say where, only because it's secretive for myself and my safety. Who I am. I'm a 29-year-old retiree from Department of Homeland Security. Let me see. I have my bachelor's degree in criminal justice. I have also a theological degree, or a theology, something like that. It's weird. Don't even ask. I don't even know how I got it, honestly. So, and you said just introduce myself, like just in general. I'm an open book. I love meeting new people. I help out a lot of people with advertising and marketing. I always help out people when it comes out to like trying to build their brand into whatever they want to. It's who I am. It's the type of person I am. I never hold back from anything. I'm always trying to, build a bridge with somebody, because if I could build a bridge with someone, and if somebody needs help later down the line, I could go to this person and be like, hey, I know somebody that does this, this, and that, and it actually builds bridges for everyone and connections, just like a network. Mm-hmm. So I like having different people that do different things to be able to network with them and bridge with them and as one, because at the end of the day, the more people you know, the more people that they do, or the more things that they're into. They may not be into everybody else's thing, but somewhere down the line, someone needs somebody. And I like being the person to be able to come to, like, hey, do you know this type of person?
Absolutely.
So that's me.
You're like a connector, Sam. You're going to know a lot of different people doing a lot of different things.
Well, yeah, and talk about your shows. Like that oh my gosh, you've got your hands in everything. I know Blab, Facebook Live. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
For Blab, me and my friend Ricky Prime, shout out to him. For the past 35 weeks, we've done a show called Hit It or Quit It. It's a speed dating personality show. It's all made up. Like, the questions are from what contestants bring to the table. I'm choppy. Hold on. Hopefully that works a little better. It's a speed dating personality show, and basically what happens is a person would ask a series of questions to another person to basically connect with them on some kind of level. And at the end of the 5 questions, they would either choose to hit it or quit it. That's our whole line for everything on that show. I also help out for the past couple of weeks. I want to say 5 or 6 weeks with poker here on Blab. We do tournaments every Friday, different times. Right now, they're busy in Las Vegas with their whole poker tournament there, like live tournament. So it's pretty interesting. They actually have a Blab open right now about editing pictures, so it's pretty cool. So I got my hands in that. On Facebook Live, me and my friend Ricky, he has a show. It's called the Ricky Prime Live Show. I have been helping him out for the past couple weeks on there. It takes time setting up audio, video, you name it. We always have like hours of time spending doing something. So I have my hands in almost at everything.
Absolutely.
But I like staying busy.
And I'm so fortunate to have you as a co-host with me on Sunday nights for the vent.
I was going to say, if you wanted to mention that, you can. So, because it basically puts your show out there as yourself, too, you know? So.
Yeah. Well, from what I've known and seen of you, Sam, I'm so grateful and so blessed to have you, to have met you that first day I was on Blab, and you just like walked me through everything, and you're always there, and you fucking rock. You're awesome.
I try to be as best as I can. Not even trying to sound conceited or anything, but if I could help someone out, at least I'll be good at the end of it. You know? Won't have to worry about anything.
You're good peeps, Sam. Good peeps.
I try to be.
Well, actually, that is perfect, because that kind of leads us to a couple questions that we have for you here. So first and foremost, you have, it seems like you're helping a lot of different people out, a lot of different things, tech-oriented in general and stuff. So, what is, like, ultimately your goal, or otherwise kind of your idea of success?
Well, I've already succeeded a lot as far as, like, trying to do certain things. The only reason why I'm retired right now is because I injured my spine. If it wasn't for that injury due to my spine, I would still be working with Homeland Security, probably even more, because I remember the same year I got injured, I got offered a job with the NSA and the Secret Service. So I probably would have been somewhere with them down the line, which would have been amazing. Like, that's what I would have pushed to instead of Homeland Security. Things didn't go as planned. I fell, landed on my spine, tailbone, and it just started like a wave of like disasters. But I'm not going to complain about it, you know. I'm going to take it as it is and just go with the flow and try to do something else. Even though I'm retired, I still have the power to, go out and help somebody else achieve what they want to instead of myself, because me being 24 at the time when I got injured and retired ultimately, I achieved so much at that age that I'm older. I have a whole bunch of knowledge. So when it comes to knowledge and success, it's knowing what you know in order to achieve your goals. And if I could help someone else out, at least I could succeed through their goals.
That's awesome, man. You don't hear too many people that's kind of what their goal is and their philosophy is to succeed through helping someone else. So that's cool. Because you're just, like I said earlier, good peeps, you have great intentions. sounds like you have incredible computer skills and otherwise technology know about.
Yeah, I can't really get into those skills.
I'm very curious what skills that I mean, I'm sure there's a lot you can do. We don't have to put you on the spot and ask you about everything that you're technically able to do, but we might have to chat privately about that later. I'm very curious.
Sure. I don't mind telling.
But
whatever I can tell, actually.
All right, so that's an interesting story, though. So you got injured, 24, you're 29 now. You're kind of helping other people out. You have behind the scenes, you're helping with a lot of the technology for different shows. So, I mean, what really makes you happy now? Like, what's your idea of happiness? Is there anything that you're striving for in general? Somewhere you see yourself in 5 years?
I want to see myself somewhere in the music field, not producing or editing, but DJing again. You know, something along those lines, because it's fun. Especially when I worked in Oklahoma, I helped out at a couple venues with the DJs and a live band, and the energy that people feed off of to feed to you and you feed off to them, it's amazing. And I would love to get to a state where I could do something like that.
Awesome. And ultimately, that's what would make you happy, because you love to DJ.
Music is life for me. I have over 60,000 songs, and it's still growing. So,
man, what kind of computer operating system you got there? You must have a good setup.
External hard drive.
Just like
I have a couple of them.
Okay.
So,
Awesome. All right, so along your journey here, because it sounds like you kind of had a couple of things happen that changed the direction you're going. You've been rolling with the punches here. So, I mean, between your experiences thus far and your 29 years of life, what would you say is the most profound thing that you've learned so far?
If you don't try anything, you can never succeed in it. In order for you to succeed in something, you have to at least give it your effort to try it. Because I hear stories all the time when it comes to somebody saying, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. Well, what are you trying to do in order to do this or that and achieving it? If you don't get out and do something about it, then there's no way for you to actually see if you're going to be able to achieve that goal. So by you saying something, you have to do something in order. You got to take action to achieve it. And without action, you can't achieve.
That's so well stated. I love it. I love it.
So
awesome. So you're talking for anybody out there who has an idea, they have something they want to get to. You're basically saying they just got to take massive action. They have to do something. They can't just talk about it.
Right. And I know a lot of people that, you know, I've talked to people from all across the world within the past couple of weeks. They go like, how can I build my brand up? I was like, well, what are you doing to try to build your brand up? That's the first thing I ask, because if they're not doing anything, taking the initiative to actually try to build their brand, what kind of help do you want?
Yeah.
Because first it takes their steps plus somebody else. Like if they need help from like a vision point, they have to believe and they have to know what they're doing is going to be something that they're going to be they love doing later down the line.
Yeah. And if you don't know where you're going, you're never going to get there.
Yeah, if you don't know what you're doing, I would try to at least get a big picture in my head before trying to achieve that goal.
Right. Well, you know, it's funny, too. I recently came across a quote online, and it was actually from Chris Rock. I don't know if he actually came up with it or not, but I think it said something along the lines that he was saying that when he used to be broke and his car would always break down, he'd be on the side of the road, he'd be trying to wave down other drivers to get them to help him, fix up his car. And he said, I would never get anybody that would stop to help me out until I started pushing my own car myself. He's like, as soon as I started pushing my own car on the side of the road, he's like, everybody would pull over and then decide they wanted to help me because I was actually doing something like myself to take action, not just sitting there asking. So that was kind of cool. And Chris Rock is awesome.
That is really good, actually, because it shows that he's putting that effort into pushing his car because it's dead or whatever happened to it. And then once you see that push from somebody, that's when you go like, oh, this person's real about getting their car fixed or their goals done, to you to step in and be like, hey, I can help you with this, this, and that.
Well, that's
Makes
But it's probably for you too when you're deciding, because your time's limited and you have a lot of expertise, so a ton you can do for others and stuff. You're probably sitting there deciding, okay, well, I'm going to help somebody else out and I want to help them grow their brand. When you ask them that first question, like what have they done so far to actually try and grow their brand, you probably want to work more with the people that are actually trying, making moves, doing things, than if you ask somebody that question and they say they haven't done anything yet. It's you're not going to.
It's like,
yeah.
What do you want me to do as far as helping you out? Because if you haven't done anything, do you plan to expect me to do everything for you?
Right.
So they got to have a drive for themselves and for them to achieve whatever they're doing. And me as a person has to see some kind of effort that they have in order to achieve what they're doing. Because without that push from themselves, they're not going to get anywhere.
That's such a good point.
Yep.
Even with help.
I learned so much from you, Sam.
That's right. You're certainly not going to do it for them, so.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, how can people get in touch
all right,
with
well,
you?
awesome, Sam. So, yeah, we had those questions there.
I'm sorry, Dino. Go ahead.
Huh?
So, yeah, we had a couple questions for you there. But if people want to learn more about Mr. Samuel Gonzo, is there a certain website they go to, or how do people find out more about you if they want to get in touch with you, or if they want to?
I'm pretty much everywhere. You can find me using the username DJGonzo_05. That's literally the best thing that I could probably say. That's my Twitter. You can find it with Facebook somehow. Instagram, Snapchat. Thing is DJ Gonzo somewhere along the lines. Even some of it's like DJ Gonzo05. So that's
look up
me
DJ,
pretty much everywhere.
Look up DJ Gonzo. You got it all locked down. They can reach out to you on any of those platforms there.
Right. I'm usually a lot active on my Twitter, even though it may not look like it. I do read everything. I get pop-ups. If someone follows me, I go back and say, thank you for following me. My name's this, this, and that, and I tell them about myself. And at the end of it, I go like, thank you for connecting with me. Can't wait to talk to you. And that's it. I do that personally because using something like, I don't know, they got all these different websites where you can connect to your profile and then they'll send like an automated thing out. And usually that's all right. But if I can connect with them personally on that personal level, at least they know I'm real and not just using bots for everything.
Yeah,
Right.
For sure.
Right.
So
I notice you're always on top of your Twitter stuff. Like whenever I post something, you're like, blink. I'm like, oh, like you're always the first to respond to anything I post.
I use Twitter more than anything else besides my Facebook live stuff. Usually when I'm on Facebook, it's just to message people. Like I really don't do much on there. If there's anything, I just share a lot, whatever I see. And besides broadcasting. But other than that, I use Twitter and Snapchat a lot to talk to them.
Everybody's been talking about Twitter as well. The guest we had last night, she also mentioned she's big on Twitter. And I told her that Twitter had fallen off for me. And now I'm ready to get back into it. It just seems like
You should.
140 characters too. So she was making the point that much easier than returning an email because the maximum you can write is a sentence or two. So
It's funny. Like for like Snapchat and Twitter, Twitter you could use a larger like character, but if you post like any videos or GIFs or images inside your post, it doesn't subtract from that. from the character list. It used to, but not anymore, which is always a plus.
Good to know. Always full of knowledge.
So
Awesome.
I try to stay on top of everything, virtual, like social media wise. That's like me. I love social media. Like right now, I've been testing out beta software for programmers that haven't even came out with their program yet. I have them on my phone. I can't talk about them, but I could say I do stuff for different companies, which is cool.
That's awesome. Love it.
That's rad. Beyond cool.
Well, do you have any anything last words that you want to add? Any words of wisdom, inspirations? Are you?
You guys can catch me at facebook.com/Ricky Prime every day, Eastern Time, 4 o'clock, or Pacific Time, 1 o'clock p.m. I'm always there with my friend Ricky, Monday through Friday, doing some kind of show on there, unless it's delayed, you know. So
was that 4 p.m.
that's
Eastern
like always
time?
a plus. 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific.
Okay, there you go. Everybody just typed it in.
Well, we will leave those notes. We're going to go ahead and I don't think I've caught a show yet. I want to catch a show. So I'll be on tomorrow.
And Sam, thank you so much. I'm like, what an honor it is to have you be one of our people that we're doing in 30 days. And I know how busy you are. So thank you for your time and thank you for being you and all that you do.
No problem.
And Dino, did you want to add anything?
No, just really appreciate your time, Sam. Thanks so much for joining us here. And yeah, I can't wait to catch up with you some more and, you know, follow you and see what's going on with this Facebook Live at the Ricky Prime show. Is that what it's called officially? The Ricky Prime show?
It's the one I showed you.
Yeah, I just go by RPL. Well, yeah, because it's Ricky Prime Live. So
RPL. All right.
Awesome.
Yeah, really appreciate your time, Sam, and your insight.
No problem.
And otherwise,
thanks for having me.
Thank you.
By the way.
And stay in the window, Sam. Okay, I'm just going to quick stop recording. But yes, thank you again. And we really appreciate your time. Okay, recording.
Otherwise,
stopped.
everyone else, join us tomorrow here as we go ahead and interview a lot of people doing a lot of cool different things.
Everybody that was commenting and stuff, I couldn't respond. If you did read the heading, I'm sorry, I'm talking to Facebook Live. Hang on. You guys go ahead and chat. By the way, Dino's heard so much about you.
That's pretty cool.
I can't comment when we're doing an interview like that. And if you don't know what's going on or whatever, we're doing 30 days of interviewing inspiring people that are doing amazing things in life. And that's what was happening. So I'll be right back, you guys.
Okay,
so I just wanted to get back.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Just wanted to get back to clear up the confusion. And actually, my show is going live on Blab in about a half an hour. Well, shit, what time is it right now? It's called The Gratitude Show with co-host Adam, Mr. Century City. And I have a really awesome surprise guest coming on with me. And you guys know of her if you follow me. And I'm super excited. So go to blab, blab.im/Tiffany T World. And I'll be live at 9:30 for the Gratitude Show with Mr. Century City and my surprise person who I have coming on. And I'm so happy. I'm sure for all of those of you who follow me and know who my closest, most dearest, bestest, favorite person in the world is, you know who I'm talking about. So I'm super excited. And thank you, Nick. I appreciate the fact that you tried to contribute and suggest and everything. But yes, like I said, when I set this up, it said not interacting. And I was actually using like Facebook Live to be recording through my computer on Blab, since like Facebook Live can't do interactive windows yet. So Debbie, hi Mama Bear, how are you? Hi Linda. Teresa, I saw that you came on earlier. So happy to have you guys. Hopefully, I can interact with you on my show. If you come over to Blab at 9:30 p.m., blab.im/Tiffany T World, at 9:30 p.m. Pacific time, I'm doing the gratitude show, and you can go ahead and interact with me. I can bring you in a window. Adam, Mr. Century City, is going to be co-hosting as always. And yes, I need to wrap this up because I got to get on film. I got to do some touch-ups on my shininess. But anyways, I love you guys. Miss you guys. A lot of you haven't talked to in such a while, so it's an honor. Mwah, mwah, lots of love, and I will catch up with you later. And I'm going to start doing Facebook Lives just to like connect with everyone, because I keep getting that request from a lot of my followers. So I'm getting better at that. Bear with me. All right. Bye, you guys. Have a great night.